Alrighty, so got some new ideas for running a mix through, like a submix of drums through different rack stuff. I got this new like reverb unit thing that has compression and a bunch of stuff on it for my PA, and I got the idea of putting it in my rack with all my recording stuff, and that gave me the idea to run my recording stuff through it. So what I did, let's look at this real quick. I took a rough submix of my drums. I just put kick, snare, and hat. I put them into I put them in, routed it out analog 3 and into let's see, this little thing here, M350, this new thing I just got. And I was just messing around with the compression and stuff like that and seeing if I could get like a cool kind of thing to blend in with, you know, some crazy compression, just squash it real hard. And also I messed around with some of the reverbs, and I recorded that out of the output of that into analog 8 and to make its own channel on there. So that's what I got. Now I'm messing around with, that gave me the idea of messing around with different other things that I have laying around. So I just went and picked up all my guitar pedals upstairs and brought them down here. Now I'm going to see what I can come up with. So right now I have a TS9 plugged in, and it's routed the same way the M350 was routed. I went out of the Digio 3 into the Tubescreamer, and now I'm going out of the Tubescreamer back into the Digio 3 and recording kick, snare, and hat. They're all going through this pedal right here, and we're going to see what that sounds like real quick. So here we go. I'm just going to tweak on this as I'm going along, just an experiment. Here we go. So here it is. This is without anything, so the pedal's off. I'm going to turn the pedal on and see what happens. Just try to get a good signal going on here. Okay, so if I crank up the drive, here's what we got. No tone, cranking up the drive. That dirties it up pretty good. Now let's add some tone to that. That's pretty neat. Wow. Back the drive back off, see what it sounds like with just the tone alone. So that's interesting how it can go from this to no drive, just crank the tone all the way up, listen to this, or listen, we'll see how it sounds in progress. That's a cool kind of sound to mix in there a little bit, I think. So there it is by itself, just kick, snare, and hat. Here it is with the TS9. Put some drive in there. Let's see what it sounds like with just a little drive and a little tone. That's a different snare sound. By the way, that wasn't the pedal that's making that drastic change. I like that sound, that's cool. So, anyway, let's see what it sounds like when it goes back to the snare here. So I guess the main reason for this video is to see what I'm doing with this pedal, to see how drastic, kind of an experiment. Wow. That's interesting. Wow. So that's kind of cool. Wow, that changes it quite a bit. Alright, I'm done.